In today's video, we're going to be talking about Acadia National Park, located in Maine. We're going to be talking about how it was formed by the tectonic plates and what sort of rocks are found there. But first, let's talk about some of the highlights found within the park.
Cadillac Mountain, the #1 visited part of Arcadia, also home to the highest summit. The bowl is a little spring-fed kettle pond nestled in a glacial circle on the south of the Champlain Mountains.
Bubble Pond is a small pond nestled between rounded mountains and trees. Jordan Pond is shadowed by two mountains, the Bubbles. The pond sits in a U-shaped valley.
The shores of Sand Beach are lined with large, flat, broken pieces of metamorphic rocks. During low tide, the rocks are completely exposed. During high tide, the rocks are submerged underwater.
Thunder Hole is a small inlet where waves roll in and down into a small cavern, where the rush of the wave forces air and water out, making the sound of thunder. The splash of Thunder Hole can go up to 40 feet. Now we are going to talk about the park's formation. Acadia was formed over 350 million years ago when the North American and Avalonian plates collided. Avalonia is a microcontinent during the Paleozoic era. Avalonia developed as a volcanic arc on the northern margin of Gondwana, which is today Africa. In the Permian, Gondwana drifted toward Laurentia and sandwiched Avalonia into Laurentia. Avalonia was then subducted under Laurentia, which shows during the Arcadian orogeny. Now we are going to discuss Acadia's metamorphic rocks. Most of the metamorphic rock at the park is Ellsworth schist. It consists of mica schist and dense gneiss. It is closely foliated and splits along the foliations. Repeated metamorphism has increased the strength of the rock.
Now I will discuss the types of igneous intrusive rock located in Arcadia today. First, starting off with diorite. It is the third most abundant rock type in the park. The presence of hornsfeld indicated that the magma was extremely hot when cooled. Granite underlies most of Arcadia. The pinkish coarse-grained granite is highly resistant to erosion. It also makes up most of Arcadia's mountains, such as Cadillac Mountain. Cadillac Mountain is home to Arcadia's largest summit. Standing at about 1,500 feet high, it is the highest point along the North Atlantic seaboard and the first place to view sunrise in the United States from October 7th through March 6th. Largely composed of pink granite, it is covered with spruce and pitch pine forests, tiny alpine plants, short garland trees, wild blueberries, and boulders of all sizes and shapes. The feldspar in the Cadillac Mountain granite is all pinkish perthite. Sand Beach is largely composed of sand and shell fragments. Created by the pounding surf, the waterline can vary because of the difference between high and low tide. Sand Beach is nestled into two large granite bodies approximately 290 yards apart.